When most people hear the word investment, they think of stock markets, returns, mutual funds, maybe even crypto. But here's the truth no one tells you. Investing isn't just about getting rich. It's about growing wealth in a way that supports your values, reduces your stress, and moves you closer to financial freedom. It's not just math, it's meaning. And until you link the two, your investment strategy might actually derail your journey rather than fuel it. Let me start by saying this. Money is a tool, but like any tool, how you use it matters more than how much of it you have. I've seen people with modest incomes and peaceful sleep build a strong financial foundation because they invested with clarity and confidence. On the flip side, I've seen people with high incomes constantly anxious, jumping from one hot tip to another because their investments had no connection to their life goals or inner values. Their decisions were driven by greed or fear, not purpose. In earlier weeks, we talked about values. Those deeply personal drivers like freedom, security, contribution, growth. If you truly want to live a values-driven financial life, your investment decisions must reflect those values. Because let's face it, what good is a high return if it causes you stress, makes you second-guess yourself every week, or doesn't allow you to sleep peacefully at night? That's not wealth. That's financial anxiety dressed up as opportunity. Let me give you an example. Let's say one of your top values is security. You want to feel stable, protected. But then, you decide to put 90% of your money into high-risk small-cap stocks or speculative crypto coins because your colleague is making crazy returns. At first, it might feel exciting, but eventually you start checking the market 10 times a day. Your mood depends on the portfolio performance, and your anxiety creeps in. Now, even if you make money, your peace is gone. And if you lose, well, the regret and mental strain double down. That's why investment strategy must always align with your values. It's not just about returns. It's about returning to the life you truly want. Now let's connect this to your bigger journey, financial freedom. We defined it last week. The ability to live your chosen lifestyle without having to work for money. And remember, freedom isn't just about passive income. It's about having the right investment strategy to fund that income in the long term. Here's the connection. Your investment plan is the fuel to your freedom engine. Your income is the ignition. It gets things started. Your expense strategy is the maintenance. It ensures nothing leaks or breaks. But it's your investments that truly build momentum. They grow silently in the background. They compound over time. They give your money the power to work harder than you ever could, even while you sleep. But again, only if done right. Here's where most people go wrong. They chase returns without understanding the risk-reward alignment with their life. They hear a friend made 30% in XYZ fund and blindly follow, without asking, does this fit my values? Does this align with my goals? Others avoid investing altogether because of fear. Again, rooted in lack of clarity and purpose. Neither extreme is helpful. Instead, what we want to create is an investment mindset rooted in clarity, confidence, and calm. That's what values-based investing gives you. It helps you choose the right instruments, not the popular ones. It keeps you committed during market downturns because your decisions aren't emotional. They're strategic and value-aligned. Think back to your freedom number. Let's say your ideal passive income is Rs 75,000 per month to sustain and gradually upgrade your current lifestyle. To generate that, you'll need a corpus, built slowly over time. That's where investments come in. SIPs in mutual funds, goal-based asset allocation, a mix of debt and equity depending on your comfort level and goals. And you'll review that regularly through your net worth tracker, which we set up earlier. So in a way, your investment plan is your future income plan. It's your peace plan. It's your confidence plan. But only when designed with your values in mind. Now here's a sneak peek into what's coming ahead. In week-ish 8, we'll go deep into the world of investing, from understanding different asset classes like equity, debt, gold, real estate, and alternatives, to risk profiling based on your life stage, and designing an exposure strategy that balances returns with stability. We'll even talk about dynamic versus fixed allocation, how to make corrections without panic, and how to use your quarterly net worth reviews to stay on track. But for now, just remember this: the most successful investors aren't the ones with the highest returns. They're the ones who stay invested. And people stay invested when their strategy is aligned with their values, because it gives them peace. And peace is the real goal. Here's something powerful to think about. Every investment decision you make is either feeding your freedom or fueling your fear. Choose wisely, because you're not just building wealth, you're building a life. Before we close, I want you to reflect on this. What kind of investment strategy would your future self thank you for? One that's aligned with your vision of freedom, or one that's chasing trends and headlines? Your money deserves better. You deserve better. So let's make a silent promise today. I will invest with purpose. I will let my values guide my growth. I will choose freedom, not frenzy. In the next video, we'll move to another pillar: protection. Because while we grow our wealth, we must also shield it. Think of it as the armor for your freedom engine. You don't want one unexpected hit to derail your entire journey. So stay with me. We're just getting started.